Cleopatra Canyon Trailhead this morning on the Boathouse Cove Road that separates the Jimbilnan Wilderness and the Pinto Valley Wilderness at Lake Mead. The road was in the best shape that I've seen it in, maybe ever. That's not to say bring a sedan down here. It's still a high clearance road. But it was pretty easy to get down here. I had a tough time getting out the door this morning. I really wasn't feeling it, but forced myself out, and I was gonna go climb a peak called Esco Peak over here in Jimbilnan, and it's a long hike, and I got a late start, so I was like, well, maybe I'll drive down to Cleopatra and see how the road is and see what I can get into down there. So here I am, happy that the drive was not horrible. And so I'm going to try and cut over into some other washes on the other side of Cleopatra that are really stunning. And also, hike through Cleopatra, which is also very beautiful. So I hope you enjoy this one. I wish I could attach the scent in the canyon right now. We had rain yesterday, and boy, the desert just smells incredible. Some poor sheep met its fate here, and it's hard to say what happened. They have a hard life out here, but there are lions out here. I've seen many, many signs of them out here. Okay, I reached the top of the ridge. This little peak. Woo! I made it up this one. It's I think 2776 or something like that from the other side, and it was miserable. That's a one and done for me. But the views were utterly spectacular. Out here, you can see the Cathedral Peaks. Lit up there is the Cathedral Peaks high point. And this little peak group here is probably my favorite. The high point I call chalcedony because there are chalcedony roses all over the mountain. It's really quite striking. I camped up there once, and I wouldn't mind getting up there to do that again. It was pretty spectacular. Over here is S Cove Peak. This is where I'd thought about going, and the little peak to the right of it is the Shark Fin, and then to the right of that is Pointy Peak. I've been up all those. And over here is Caesar Peak. That was another tough one. That was probably a one and done for me, but boy, was that a spectacular hike. We'll see about that. But so I'm going to be dropping down into this wash here and go down through here. And it's much shorter to get down in here than it was to climb up here from Cleopatra. But just wait till I show you what's down here. This is the view back down into Cleopatra Canyon. That peak out there is the Wilderness High Point, Manganese Peak. I've been up there. That's actually a pretty easy, straightforward climb. And down through here is Cleopatra Peak, which was right up there with Chalcedony and among my favorites out here. You can see Bonelli Peak across the lake over in Gold Butte. Really low clouds. It's really neat. I think I mentioned before having come across many signs of lions down here. Well, this wash that I'm walking down has some rather large paw prints going all the way down through here. I don't worry too much in the daytime about running into them. It's pretty rare, and they don't attack humans too much. But this is one place where I will not hike at in the dark for sure. The Jimbilnan Wilderness is essentially the heart of a stratovolcano that's long extinct, but it's a very special place. I can't think of any other place like it. It's so unique, and one of the wilderness areas in southern Nevada that truly feels like wilderness. You hardly ever see any signs of people out here, and it just feels truly wild. And as I came around the corner, I found this poor guy. And he's still got a lot of fur on him, which indicates it's probably only a few months old. It only takes a few months for these guys to get completely cleaned. You can see there's parts of him back here too. We have been so wet this year that there's tons of grasses growing down in here. Very unusual to see. I hope this bodes well for a good wildflower spring. Jimbilnan has these neat little slides created by the water running down the wash. It's really fun to kind of slide down them. And here's another poor unfortunate sheep. This one looks a bit older. Look at these grasses, it's crazy. I couldn't remember if this little dry fall was up further or down further, but here I've come across it. It's shady, so you're not getting the full color of it, but it is one of the most beautiful things. It is so colorful. Ay, 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 these poor sheep. This one's really fresh. Now this very easily could have washed down here, but hard to say. I'm below Caesar Peak now. Ooh, hope we don't get storms. Geez, I've lost count now how many of these I've come across. Yeah, this might be a record. I decided to stop here. It looks like this wash joins another wash that I've gone down about this far also, right down here around the corner, and then they flow down to Kendall Cove, just a little way down there. But the neat formations pretty much stop here, so I sat here and listening to the birds and had a little snack and a drink. I'm going up the loop that I mentioned earlier. It differs from the way I came down. So I have a track for this, so it must go. It's looking rough. We shall see. I just came up this chute. I can't say that it was fun. It was quite sketchy. And I was trying to go on a track that I had before, and I just wasn't paying attention and took the wrong gully. Holy moly. Everything was wet and slick and loose, and oh my gosh, it was not fun. But holy cow, the view from here is absolutely spectacular. Holy cow. And it looks like there's a little gully I can take down right here down below me and connect with the one I was trying to get to. And that'll drop me into Cleopatra over here. This is the view down into Cleopatra Canyon. I've connected with the track, my old track that I was following. Boy, is this convoluted. I don't know what I was doing, but I've got to stick with it because I don't want to wind up in sketchiness again. Gosh, it's a beautiful day. See Lake Mead there. There's Caesar Peak with Benelli behind. I was down to the left, down in the canyons to the left of Caesar there. And this is Cleopatra Peak, and the little one's the Asp. Finally, a live sheep. With all the carcasses I've been showing, I've been hoping one would show up, a live one. I saw some up on the ridge, but they were too far away to get any shots of. Hi. He's right where I need to go. This guy is very curious. I'm inching my way up this gully right to where he is, and he's not moving yet. He's just watching me. Oh, now he's casually eating. All right, there. I think he's gonna bolt soon. He's kind of turned. Finally dropping down into Cleopatra. All right, I am finally back down in Cleopatra Canyon. I'd hoped to have enough time to walk down this one a bit, but the little detours I made just took up way too much time. So I guess I'll have to come back and do this one another time.